Are you ready for Valentine's Day? Or as I call it, Singles Awareness Day. Well, a trip to the Heritage House was a sweetheart of a deal for attendees at the 100th anniversary of Irving's very first social event, the 1914 Valentine's Day party. Here's a look.
Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you.
The charming house at 303 South O'Connor Road was all decked out for the holiday, and it was standing room only.
We decided on a Valentine theme, so as you can see, we made decorations of hearts and all kinds of arrows and cupids.
The beautiful antiques were polished to perfection, and dainty desserts and finger sandwiches on a beautifully decorated table completed the picture. It was just like stepping back in time, which is exactly what the Irving Heritage Society planned.
Because it was 100 years, I wanted it to be as authentic as possible. And the Valentine tea that was co-chaired by Mary Oberlin and Barbara Terrell took it far above my expectations. I thank you all for being our guest on this special afternoon.
The Heritage Society's annual Valentine's Tea had a special significance this year.
100 years ago, in this very same house, Percy and Virginia Schultz hosted this housewarming Valentine party.
They brought the historical event to life with a reenactment of Irving's first social event.
I'm Virginia Schultz. Welcome to our home.
How are you, sir? Good to see you.
They decided that they would have people play the parts of some of the people that were actually here, and of course, of Percy and Virginia.
The Schultzes, played by Stephen Jones and Dana Bailey, stepped out of the past to tell the story of Irving's early days.
But I came in 1905 and went to work in the family business, the lumber yard. And let me tell you, the lumberyard business is a good business to be in when you're building a new town.
And with a nod to the first families of Irving, history makers like Dr. Franklin Gilbert and first Mayor Otis Brown were portrayed by descendants of their families.
And we need to get a handle on all these young baseball players knocking these balls around. It's totally out of control.
The traditional elements were all there, from the decorations to the flowers to the refreshments.
Yes, the apricot tartlets are always traditional. They were in the first tea in 1914.
Event co-chair Mary Oberlin says events like this one help to preserve an important piece of our community's heritage.
And that's what the Heritage Society is trying to do, is trying to remember our heritage and the history of Irving. And what does they say? If you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you're going.
This is Cathy Whiteman reporting.
The Heritage Society hosts docent-led tours of the Heritage House every month. The next is Sunday, March 2nd from 3 to 5 p.m. For details, visit irvingheritage.com.